ugly. Summer we cheeks out, winter is minks out. I buy grown man watches and make them take links out, bitch.
Welcome back to another episode of my podcast, The Stark Effect. I want to change it up a little bit, and I want to do like a reaction video to Cardi B's new single, Imaginary Players, because look, I've been bumping it all day and it goes hard. I ain't gonna hold you. She did her big one, Mama did her big one, okay, and I was like thoroughly impressed. Now, I know she's catching some backlash for being fat phobic, okay, but I'm a music head. I want to get to the music. All right. So before I begin, drop down below and let me know what you think about Imaginary Players. If you like the record, if you don't like it, if you think she did good with getting the sample from JayZ, sampling it, all that stuff. Also, let me know if you like my content. If I'm missing anything you want me to talk about, please let me know, because sometimes it's a lot being thrown in the news, and I'm like, girl, where do we start? I'm tired. So I definitely would love to hear what you want me to talk about, right? Because that's what will keep you going. Now I could guess what y'all want me to talk about, but it would be so nice if y'all would be like, hey, Khalif, talk about this, talk about that, talk about that, you know. All right, so I want to react to some of her bars, some of the songs, some parts of the record. Hopefully this video does not get taken down. It might. I'm pretty sure they'll run a copyright in it, but hopefully it doesn't get completely pulled down. But before we begin, Imaginary Players is a really popular record from JayZ. Uh, JayZ released this in 1998, and Cardi B did sample it. And Cardi B, on her press run, she has basically been saying how, she was afraid to ask for JayZ's approval because she was like, oh my God, I hope he doesn't think it's trash. Like, because I believe she said something around the lines of like that if he needed her to re-record it or come harder, she would come harder. But after him hearing it the first time, he approved it and he liked it. Like he immediately approved the sample. He loved it. He said it was fire. So when she talked about this earlier this week, I was sitting here like, all right, you got a JayZ record, mama. Like, what we about to do on this? Because that's JayZ. And when it comes to hip hop, and I love female rap. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I like some of the male rappers, but I do find male rap to be boring. But I do like the sport of rap, so I definitely respect the OGs. Like I respect the JayZ's, the Nas's, all of the OGs who did their thing. And although I'm disappointed with Snoop Dogg, because Snoop Dogg is a mess of him supporting, who. Catch that. I have a love for music. I have a love for hip hop, right? So even though I'm more of a female hip hop connoisseur, like I love my girls, the older ladies and the newer ladies, okay? So like I'm a big fan of Queen Latifah. You can ask anybody. Like I'm a huge fan of Queen Latifah. I'm a huge fan of Missy Elliott. I'm a huge fan of Nicki Minaj. I'm a huge fan of Little Kim before Nicki Minaj, okay? I'm a huge fan of Little Kim, although I love Nicki Minaj. And some people call me a barb, and I'm not a barb. I feel like, and if I am, I am an objective barb, okay? But I like Foxy Brown. Like I just like the girls. You know what I mean? I like Trina. Trina was one of my first, by the way, before Little Kim. It was Trina. Her little nasty self. I love Trina. Y'all, look, I'm getting excited because I posted something on my Instagram. And it was this meme of the Braxtons dancing at Trina's performance. It's an old episode of Trina Braxton having a performance of her song, and her sisters came to support her. And they were dancing in the club, like dancing and celebrating, right? But someone took it and they made a meme video, and it basically said, Kiss of today's music is so disgusting. And then below it said me in my room listening to Trina. And it was playing Trina's Pullover record. You know what? I'll insert it here because this video.
Booty in the bud.
Pull over, that ass too fat. Pull over, that ass too fat. Pull over, that ass.
That, when I tell y'all, that took me out. Anyways, no, I'm laughing because I thought about that meme and how, I love Trina, and I shared it on my IG, and I was like, oh my God, shameless, like, don't judge me. But I definitely ordered Trina's first album. It's called The Baddest Bee. And I ordered it when I was like 10 or 11 years old from eBay. I sure did, girl. And I ordered Diamond Princess. I ordered Glamorous Life. I was a big Trina fan. Like, I just love Trina. Like, Trina love female rap. So, back to Cardi. When Cardi was like, I'm a step on this, I was kind of nervous. I'm not going to hold you because I think Cardi's singles have actually been pretty decent. Like, I really liked Enough. Not Enough. Enough was okay. Enough wasn't bad. It's just not like my favorite Cardi record. I loved Like What when she did the Missy sample. That was cute. I love Like What. I was like, Cardi, like, you got to stick to that. So the record that she released Outside is really good. I really, really like Outside. I think it's a fun record. I think it's a vibe. I think it fits her. So this record, Imaginary Players, this morning I got up and I listened to JayZ before I listened to Cardi B because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I respect JayZ down, but this is a classic record. So I feel like maybe it's probably because I grew up on the West Coast. Like I grew up here in California. Like I'm a California native. So I grew up on Snoop Dogg, on Warren G, on Nate Dogg, Dr. Dre. Cause you know what I'm saying. So I don't know, like I know JayZ and I know his hits, but I don't know like JayZ's album cuts. And I think that Imaginary Player was it wasn't a single. I think it was just an album cut. Yeah, I don't think that this was like listed as one of his singles for his album back in the day. But this came out on and by the way, he sampled that record too. But this came out, I think, on his Reasonable Doubt album. Sorry, it came out in 1998 on the In My Lifetime Volume 1 album. Sorry about that. My bad, JayZ. Child, see, the real hip hop heads, they're gonna be like, girl, you ain't no hip hop head. I promise I am, okay? But I do think this was an album cut. I don't think this was a single, because people were like really ramping this up. But, it was like Breakfast Club people and stuff. They from New York, you know what I mean? So they was like really like, oh my God, Imaginary Players. And I was like, let me hear this because I didn't hear this growing up, okay? So, anyways, I played JayZ's and I loved JayZ's verse. And then I loved all his stuff, by the way. Like when I heard his verses on this record, and then I listened to Cardi B. So I was like, Cardi came and ate. So I just want to do a reaction because Mama ate, and I just want to point out some bars because I feel like these bars are definitely directed towards JT and Ice Spice. Okay.
Some motherfucking rips that's your. The shit these bitches be bragging about is like shit I was doing in like 2016 type shit. Like.
She's so shady. Cardi B, she said the stuff that these girls be bragging about, I already did this like 9 years ago, girl. Like, so you girls could talk about me, but y'all trying to do the stuff that I already done did. So if you girls want to talk numbers, talk fashion, Cardi B already did it, girl. And you know what? I like how she kicked off the record talking because Cardi B, I feel like a lot of people have like a love and hate relationship with her because it took so long to get to the sophomore album. And, she was very candid about like how she was struggling, how she wasn't that confident in her music. She didn't really know her sound. Like she was like really transparent about that. I'm looking at the timer if you see me looking up here. She was very transparent about that. And I think that at a point of her constantly saying it for years, people started to kind of get annoyed with her and kind of write her off. And for me, I was like, when we gonna release a second album? Because you just gotta push through that. Like, I don't want to hear you no more. I don't want to hear about Offset no more. I'm tired of hearing about Offset, girl. I love you down. Like, I like Cardi B. I know she's been problematic. So for the people who want to say, oh my gosh, she's problematic, I'm aware of the things that she has done. Okay, I'm not like a Cardi B. What do they call the Cardi B stands? I forgot the Barty Gang. I'm not a part of the Barty Gang, but I do respect her and I think she's talented. Now, does she write her own stuff? That's another conversation for another day. Because I know the Barb's are going to be like, girl, she don't write. She don't write, But I think for her, she's just like, look, I just want to have fun. I'm making a lot of money. I'm having a good time. It's not that serious. You know what I mean? So, look, I'm from the streets. Y'all can't pull my street cred. So I might not write, but I'm really about that street life. So if you need a female rapper, you got Cardi B. That's just how, and I feel like that's why she gets a pass, to be honest with you, because even if she doesn't write her stuff, there's still an element of her. Cardi B has said herself, like, look, I'm not trying to be the best female rapper. That's not my goal. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to make this money, have fun, and leave. And if a girl got an issue with that, she got an issue with that. Let's get back to the song.
You bitches don't even know the difference between vintage and archive.
She's so stupid. Y'all gotta watch the video, y'all.
Yeah, look, now I spit that other shit. Pretty motherfucker shit. Cardi B, every song platinum. I'm not the other bitch. Whatever you.
Oh, she said every song platinum. I'm not the other. I'm not the other girl. Now, who was she taking shots at? Was she taking shots at? No shade. People whisper. Sorry, this thing keeps popping up on my phone. I have all these alarms and stuff. It's really annoying. It's like I got all these calendar things. It just keep popping up. I need to figure out how to turn that stuff off when I'm recording because it really interrupts my recording. But anyways, people have speculated that her and Megan have taken shots at each other. People have speculated. Well, we know that JT took shots at Cardi B and Cardi B took shots at JT and all that. But this is her, in my opinion. I feel like she's taking shots at probably. Oh, I don't want to be messy because I don't want to be a messy content creator. That's not. I'm not trying to start none because I actually really like Megan. But I don't know. People whisper Megan, but it could be JT or Ice because JT and Ice Spice are the two that she don't really care for. You know what I mean? So, allegedly, Cardi, allegedly.
You was gonna pay her, you gotta double it. Glory hole. Bitches don't know who they fucking with. Their money.
She said glory hole. Bees don't know who they effing with. Girl, I'm gonna insert a funny clip. Okay, so if you don't know what glory hole is, a glory hole is a hole that the gays use, right? So when the gays want to hook up and do cruising, I'm a trans girl, so I know what the gays do. I have a lot of gay friends, child, and pre-transition. I didn't go to a glory hole, by the way. But a glory hole is a place where a person goes and they stick their hoo-ha through a hole in a wall and they have adult relations. Or they have, let's say, adult relations. That's what they have. So the fact that she said glory hole, these bees don't know who they messing with, is so it gagged people because people were like, how do you know what a glory hole is, girl? You're a woman. Like, how do you know what that is? I'm gonna insert a clip of what she said that I found on the Jasmine brand. I'm gonna put it right here. That really took me out. Okay. There's one part of this record that I really like. What I gravitate to. First of all, I she gave us 4 verses, but it's like the third verse. I think the end of the third verse and the end of the first verse that I really love. Let's see if we can get to it. Hold on, cause she was really eating.
So I cop more diamonds and more archive. Vintage couture on me. I got more gold TA than John probably. Summer with cheeks out. Winter
Somewhere with cheeks out. Hold on, let's get to it.
is minks out. I buy grown man watches and make them take links out, bitch. I mean, it's really easy for me to talk this shit because I live this shit.
She ate. She ate. Look, Cardi was not playing. And you know what I really like about this record is the sound. It took me back because, I'm in my early 30s. And I like the newer music, but there are days where I miss the music that I grew up on. And I'm like, God, like, I just wish these rappers would like. And I like Megan because I know Megan. She'll sample like older records sometimes. Cardi, she sampled an older record here. Cardi sampled Bickenhead. She sampled that one. I think that's by, I forgot who Bickenhead was by. Oh my God. I think that's like Project Pat. One of them. But Cardi B has sampled older music too, but I like the sound of this because it's not like a stupid club record. You can still bump it in the club. You can still bump it in the club. But it's not like a stupid club record. It's her just talking her ish. And this is a record where it's like, girl, like when you just want to like feel yourself and be like, look, I'm that. Sometimes I don't know. I just feel like you gotta be your own hype man sometimes. And you gotta tell yourself like I'm the baddest bitch. Like I don't care what these other girls doing. Like I'm me. Like so that's what Cardi gave. And I really appreciate that about this record. Okay, I know this glare is bad. Hold on, let me try to dim this light because this glare is so bad. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of glares. It's the computer glare, honey. But I want to have good lighting because as a chocolate girl, we need our good lighting. Okay. Oh, that's bright. Hold on. Okay. Let's get back to the record.
I just gotta make it rhyme. Bitches, I leave them all fuck. Fists be balled up. Y'all hoes look cheap. That shit don't cost much. I'm a star, but I'll smack you. Don't get starstruck.
She said y'all look cheap. I'm a star. I will pop you in your face. Don't get starstruck by me, okay? Clever, clever. I just put the bar. She said, "I'm a star, but I'll smack you. Don't get starstruck." Clever. Okay, Cardi. I see the little. That's now. Oh my God. See, I have a friend who he's a barb and he cannot stand how I support these other girls. Like, he gets so mad at me. He gets so mad at me because he'd be like, oh, you're so aggravated. Like, how do you like Megan and how do you like Cardi? Like, how do you like them? Because he's like a barb. Like, he gets like triggered. Okay. Like, me and him have had like arguments in the workplace and outside of the workplace about me liking other female rappers. It's a mess, but he's a barb. You know, what can we expect? Love him down. I'm not trying to shade him. I love him, but he's a barb. And he know who he is, child. Um, but it's all respect. No shade, no shade. He gonna drag me when he see this. Oh my God, he's gonna drag me. He's gonna drag me. Oh, he's gonna light me up. Oh, he's gonna light me up. I'm not gonna say his name. I almost said his name. Sorry, I'm thinking about my friend, y'all, because he loves Nicki, and I love Nicki too. Wait, let me be clear. I love Nicki Minaj too. I love Nicki too, but Cardi had a barter. That was a clever bar. Now, if she wrote it, I'm not trying to come for her writing, but you know, a lot of the hip hoppers, they say we don't. You know, you got to write, but Cardi, like, girl, I'm having fun. I'm making this money, child. I'm making this money. I don't care about that. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to it.
15 up, you already out of time. I'm a legend, they gon' hit my heels from the power lines. What I'm saying,
I'm a legend. They gonna hear my heels from the power lines. Girl, she in Paris, France in this video. She in different places in the video, like getting pampered on planes, on private jets. Like, this video is just it's making me feel like little Kim. Like, it's just giving me luxury, like Bronx. Like, it's just, I really like it. I really like it. I love it.
my driveway not getting driven. Got some bench bitches. Oh, y'all just starting. Birthday car born to me, that's Olive Garden. A nigga
She said that is Olive Garden. Y'all just started, girl. She's definitely taking shots. Shots at JT, because JT on JT's project, I think it was called City Cinderella. It was cute. It was decent. It was a pretty solid record. She was taking shots at Cardi B in fashion, because you know JT's been trying to. She's like elevating in the fashion space and basically saying how Cardi B sucks in fashion. But you know, we all know Cardi B is a fashion girl. Like, Cardi B really understands fashion better than, no shade. I think she understands it better than a lot of these girls out. So I feel like out of all the rap girls of today, we can give Cardi B the fashion girl title, like, hands down. The other girls, they just don't get it like that. Like, they get fashion. I feel like Doechii gets fashion. I feel like Doechii gets fashion. I feel like, and I'm not even a fashion girl, but I feel like when I see the girls and I see how they're at Paris, you know, Fashion Week, you know, New York Fashion Week, and they're wearing certain items and they're amused of like certain designers. I think Cardi B gets it. I think Doja Cat gets it. I think Doja Cat gets it. I think Doechii gets it. Doja Cat not all the time, but I do think Doja Cat has definitely done some things for Fashion Week. Like, she definitely has had some looks at the Met Gala. Like, Doja Cat actually has slayed her Met Gala stuff. Like, Doja Cat understands the assignment to me. Yeah, so we can give Doja Cat that. But yeah, I feel like those are the three girls that like really get fashion. Now JT, I don't know, cause I'm not. I think JT is trying to be like a goth rap female girl. I feel like JT is just trying to figure out how to not be just seen as a ratchet girl. No shade, like, and I like JT, but I feel like with this rebrand that she's going through, she's like, okay, I can't just be a hood girl. Like, I gotta show that if I'm a hood girl, I'm still high fashion. Like, I need to be amused. So she, like, JT's been doing the right things, but giving her like a fashion thing, I just wouldn't give her that over Cardi B. Although JT has definitely been stepping up in that space.
nigga couldn't take me there, that's your department. Tasteless, basic. I'm a Waldorf penthouse, every state bitch. 2016, I have fashion overlit.
She said in 2016, I put Fashion Nova on, and she definitely did. Cardi B definitely put Fashion Nova on back then. Oh my God. Do y'all remember how life was in 2016? Like, it was just so fun back then. Like, 2016 was fun. I remember I had some crazy wigs. Girl, I was in my early 20s, child. Them wigs was rough. I was homeless, child. Ooh, I was going through it in 2016. But it was still like one of the funnest years I ever had, actually. 2016 was a really fun time. And 2017 and 2018. Oh my God, I'm like walking down memory lane. But I remember how there was an era where all the girls were wearing Fashion Nova. Like, that was a thing.
Ass rich, y'all need your ass whipped.
Wait, can we rewind that? Because that's one of my favorite ends of the verse. Because I like the whole verse, but hold on. I like how she said, ask rich, y'all need y'all ass. Y'all need y'all need y'all ass whipped, okay? No, because these girls do be trying it. And I love how she said, look, ask this person, y'all need y'all asses whipped, okay? Because y'all doing too much. Y'all girls be really playing with me, okay? Hold on. It's just so funny to me. I don't know if you can hear it on my mic. Hold on.
Hey, bitch. 2016, I have fashion over lit. Ass rich, y'all need your ass whipped. What the fuck you mean this bitch is out dressing me? How that bitch out dressing me with my fucking body?
She ate. Hold on. No. I really like that. I really like that. And it's not like the hardest bar, but it's the delivery and it's just how like chill and confident she is. Sorry, I don't have my mic. I'm sorry. It's not the hardest bar, but it's just her delivery and how confident she is. Like, that's what makes music music. Like, you don't always have to like play, and I'm not shading Queen Nikki as I say this. But what I like about the other girls is it's not always about playing a caricature. It's just about going to the studio, saying what you got to say. You know what I mean? Like, you don't always, and I promise I'm not shading her because other girls, they play the character, they do the whole character voice thing too. But I can't wait in female hip hop, and I feel like we're kind of getting there. I'm happy that we have the Glorillaz and we have the Doechis, we have the Megans. Doechii definitely pulls from Nicki though. Okay, but she pulls from other people too, and I love Doechii down, and she could rap her tail off. But what I like about this record with Cardi is that it's just her. Like, I'm just in the studio, I'm chilling. It just gives like I ain't even gotta try that hard. Like, come on, what y'all wanna do? Like, it ain't. It ain't. And I'm here for it, Cardi. Like, I'm definitely here for it. And by the way, the video is everything. Like, she over here laying on a jet. She laying in like a bed of roses. Is this roses, girl? Hold on. Hold on. We don't have a budget, so I have to hold my computer. Give me 1 second. Do y'all see? Do y'all see that? She's like laying in a bed of roses, like on a jet.
Penthouse, every state, bitch.
That's like a jet wing. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not roses, it's fur. She's laying on like red fur on the wing of a jet, just like laying there like Cardi 8. Cardi 8.
2016, I have fashion over lit. Ass rich, y'all need your ass whipped. What the fuck you mean this bitch is out dressing me? How that bitch out dressing me with my fucking bop, bitch?
She ate. She ate. And what I love about this record is that in the background, I think it's saying I don't know, it's like a background, but I think the background is saying all these bees is hating, or all these people are hating, or in the background it's saying imaginary players. It's saying something in the background, but they sampled that record. JayZ sampled that too. It's his He put imaginary players on, but the instrumental is a sample. And honestly, that record is sampled from. Hold on, let's see. It samples Renee. It's a record, Renee and Angela's Imaginary Playmates. It's a 1981 record called Playmates. JayZ sampled that in 1997, 1998 with Imaginary Player. Cardi B sampled it with Imaginary Players. But yeah, whatever it's saying in the background, I live for it. I gotta listen to it closer because I've been listening to the record all day. But I thought it was saying all these bees was playing. And I'm like, I just love it. She's talking her big stuff. Anyways, that's my reaction video. I'm gonna end it here. Y'all go listen to the record. It's a hot record. I'm happy that she's back. I'm actually really excited for Cardi's album. Like, And honestly, I'm just glad that she got over like this fear of not wanting to put it out or like trying to live up to these expectations or trying to compete in the market with the other girls but still stand out. And I just feel like now she's taking risks because the other girls aren't doing it right now. Like no shade. Like the other girls is chilling. Cardi B is back. And Doechii is touring right now, so Doechii's still doing stuff. Uh yeah, who else? Um oh Oh my goodness. Yeah, Megan's not really rapping. Megan's doing a lot of TV stuff. She just did something with the K-pop people on Netflix, I think. She did a really good project there. I didn't watch it, but I know Megan is like doing TV stuff. Like she's doing others. She's not really doing music. Nicki is chilling, being Nicki Minaj or her Nicki Minaj challenge, which I love. Yeah, so the girls are kind of chilling right now. We got Cardi B here, and oh my God, there was another rapper who I thought was making a comeback. I can't think right now, but I think that there's another. Maybe I'm getting it confused with a singer. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I'm getting the woman confused with a singer. I'm thinking of Tiana Taylor, but that's a singer. She's not a rapper. Okay. But yeah, Cardi B is doing her thing. The other girls are kind of chilling. Oh, Doja Cat. Doja Cat is dropping her single, I think, next Friday. It's called Jealous Type. So Cardi B is coming back. Doja Cat is coming back. So the girls are coming back, you know. So I'm excited. Anyways, that's my reaction. Drop down below and let me know what you think about Imaginary Players. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. I appreciate you.